Amelia Esparza, and I'm here to discuss something super serious. Just kidding. We're going to talk about my experience on The Voice, and this is a video that I've been meaning to make for a while now, but I think it's proper timing now that it's been almost a year since I was on the show, and now I finally feel like, okay, let's get it together. This is going to be interesting. But before we begin this video, please click the subscribe button. I'll be making a video every week for this month for sure, because I'm going somewhere specially fantastical soon. I will be announcing this huge news that I have on YouTube first, before anywhere else. So please subscribe, comment, like, and share with your friends, and then go check out my other videos, all the other stuff that I have on. I guess we should start from the beginning. So I've been singing since I was 9 years old, and I was trained in opera. I've been taking vocal lessons my whole life. I've been doing theater my whole life. I've been basically being dramatic my whole life. I'm super dramatic. Fast forward a few years, and I was living in New York City at the time, in Queens, Astoria. Shout out to Queens. And I got an email from this producer from The Voice, and I was like, what? Okay. We really want to talk to you on the phone and just, get to know you a little better and see if you'd be interested in an opportunity for you. And I was like, okay, I'm not mad at it. I think the next day I had a phone call with one of the producers, and they basically invited me to audition, a private audition, but I just sent in videos. It was 3 in the morning, and I didn't even know what songs to sing. So at the time, I remember I was singing Como la Flor a lot. I think I sent in Love on the Brain, Como la Flor, and I'm Gonna Lose You. I'm Gonna Lose You. I'm Gonna Lose You by Meghan Trainor. And I have the videos and I still laugh at them now because I look so sick. The lighting is terrible. I think I did it on my phone, so the quality wasn't good at all, and the acoustics in my room for singing aren't amazing. I was sort of at the point where I was like, look, they've seen my videos, they're already interested in me. I'm gonna send these in and pray that they can see past my sickness. And so I sent those in, and a few days later I got an email that they had received them, and they were like, okay, great, we'll let you know. And on my flight back to New York after being here with the family, I got a call from a producer saying that I was going to Los Angeles for the blind audition. And my heart was had felt so empty. And it was filled in a way that I had never felt before, and it was really exciting. That's where my whole new life began, and it was something I didn't realize at the time was going to change the entire course of my life. Basically, once you make it to Los Angeles for the blind audition process, you go through this whole thing with all the other contestants, and it's a really crazy experience because you don't realize that all these people you're surrounded by are going to become your best friends, and it's like summer camp, and we would actually joke we're at band camp, except a lot more intense. But really, my experience personally was amazing. I really felt the people that work for The Voice and NBC and all of them, they really did take care of us, and they really do care, and they really did take the time to be okay, each one of you guys is an artist, and you guys matter, and we want to help you succeed. We got to work with some really amazing people behind the scenes that are well known in the industry, and so that was such an honor to be able to be filming on Universal Studios and be able to work with these amazing people that have worked with everyone. I mean, the band alone for The Voice, I don't know if you've ever noticed, is insane. The day of my blind audition, I remember being so nervous and just kind of in shock that I was at Universal Studios on the lot. You've got people doing your makeup and your hair, and your vocal teacher, and you're kind of being thrown around, and then you're waiting, and then Hollywood is a lot of hurry up and wait. They don't tell you okay, choose this coach or who's going to turn around. They don't tell you any of that, because I really do feel it's a genuine experience, and it's a genuine audition. Adam, Miley, Blake, and Alicia have never seen me before. They've never heard me before. I honestly remember walking on stage praying that I didn't fall in my heels. And I walked on stage, I hit my mark, the lights went up, the music started, everyone started screaming, and I feel like I blacked out. Like I remember it and then I don't remember it. Like everything was strictly muscle memory. Like we practiced so much. Everyone practiced their songs so many times. Like that's all we ever did. It was just once you're there, you can't even, it's a lot to take in. I just remember Adam turning around and I was like, I can't look at him. So I like looked somewhere else, or I was trying to like, I don't know what I was trying to do. In my blind audition now, I'm like, okay, I moved. Okay, like there was movement, there was some smiling, there was, you know, the hitting of the notes and everything. And I remember getting through the song and being like, don't forget the words. I lifted my hand up and that was it. And then afterwards, you know, I got to talk to all the coaches. Miley, Blake, Adam, and Alicia are all amazing people and they're awesome. So Adam turned around first, and then it was Miley, and then it was Blake, and Alicia didn't turn around, but she did hug me afterwards, and she was like, I should have turned around, I'm sorry, girl. And I was like, I love you, Alicia. So it was really cool because I got to hug Adam, and then I hugged Miley, and she's such a sweetheart. I really love Miley Cyrus. And then I hugged Alicia, and then I hugged Blake, and Blake came back with me and said hi to my mom and my tia. And so when I went backstage to meet my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, my best friend Mackenzie, my cousin Savannah went, and my tia Norma went, and they were all just screaming. Everyone was just screaming, and I was screaming, and Carson Daly comes up and he's like, mi amor, and I was like, ah! And it was just such an, like, it's like a really, it's a time period, and especially that day is a day I'll like never forget, ever. It was amazing. And so afterwards, you're kind of just like, you're with your family, you're with like all these screaming people and like all these cameras in your face of like, how do you feel? How do you feel? And you're like, I don't even know because I don't know who I am right now. And then all of a sudden you're kind of secluded and you're taken somewhere else, and you know, that's a whole nother process. And I remember riding in a car. I didn't have my phone or anything. Like I didn't have anything. I was just myself, and the song Scientist by Coldplay was playing, and I just remember like having such a moment, like looking at the clouds, driving through LA, like, did that just happen? That just happened. That just happened. It was just really like overwhelming, so exhausting. Like you don't realize, like through all the nerves and the excitement and the singing and the performing and the interviews and the screaming, like I was just so dead. And I remember I fell asleep around like 7 p.m. and I knocked out. When we came back for battles, that's when it got even more real. And you know, we were rehearsing, and Ponciano Seoane was my battle partner, and we sang Ed Sheeran's Tenerife Sea, which you can find the link below that I'll post, because they didn't air our battle. They didn't end up airing it, but you can listen to it. And then there is like a montage of it clip that I'll also link below that you can see, and it's like kind of like 10 seconds of like, this is what happened. So that was kind of unfortunate that they didn't get to air it, but I think that a lot of things happen for a reason. It really just gave me a glimpse of the life that I want to live forever. It made it real. It made it possible. And all these years that I had spent practicing and performing and being rejected, being told no, being told yes, being told maybe, being told everything under the sun, and never giving up, even afterwards. So I did my battle and I lost. I lost my battle against Ponciano, and he's an incredible singer, and I felt so honored to be able to sing with someone who had such a beautiful voice. We did have very, very different styles and very different voices, so I think part of it was just preference. And so Adam chose him as the winner, and immediately after, you know, you're sent home. And at that point I was like, well, I don't have a apartment in New York anymore, and I'm kind of in shock right now. So I decided to come back here to El Paso with my family and figure it out, because that's what you do in life. You know, when you lose, sometimes you just gotta take a moment and figure it out. this feels like a dream still. This feels like none of that just happened. What am I doing in El Paso? I don't know where I am. I remember thinking, if I'm gonna be in El Paso, I have to like be as productive as possible. So I started getting involved and I started booking gigs, and it really just sort of slowly started from there. And then after the show aired, it just blew up. It just really became something out of my control, and it was crazy. I remember the night my episode aired, I had over 5,000 notifications on all my platforms, and it was insane. I remember, you know, staying up till like 4 in the morning because I felt like I had to respond to everything and see everything and look at everything, and it was really incredible. And just like the support from El Paso and Latinos everywhere, and you know, people everywhere in general, it was insane. And my blind audition ended up going viral, and it was published everywhere, and it got over 4 million views in like 4 days. So that was really insane because I'd never seen a number that high next to my name. So it was really incredible because I felt like everything that I experienced through The Voice and with NBC and all of this was really positive. And even though like I didn't make it past battles, like it really still changed my entire life. And moving back here was like the best thing I ever did. So after the show premiered, it was just pretty much madness, and I got to do so many things, so many incredible, wonderful things. I currently work with Beacon Hill Recording Studios here in El Paso, Texas. I've gotten to just perform all over the place and meet so many people, so many wonderful people here in El Paso. And I got to do Neon Desert here with Stanzy. I've collaborated with several different artists here, and it's been an incredible experience. It really, I can't like express enough how grateful I am for all the support and all the love that I've received. And you guys, like, the next few months is gonna change everything again, which I'm excited for, but I'm a little like, here we go again type of thing. I'm really excited for it all, and I just really hope that you guys enjoy what I do so far, making covers, and I promise there's a lot of original music that's in the works. And thank you again. I just have to say thank you for the continuous support, the love, and I encourage anyone who wants to audition for The Voice or American Idol or, you know, any of those talent shows, or even if it's just a local talent show, you know, in your area, you should do it. You shouldn't fear rejection. You should fear not, you know, continuing after rejection. You should always push through, always try your hardest, keep working at your craft, whatever it is, just keep going, because I'm telling you, I haven't achieved everything I've wanted to, but I've achieved a lot more than I ever dreamed of. So I always say half of life is showing up, and half the time people don't show up. You have to believe in yourself before anyone else will. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any other questions, please post them below, and I will definitely respond to you. I will always comment back and like, and I see all your stuff. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you guys like it and share it. Hopefully this inspired you to go out there and pursue whatever it is your dream may be, and work hard at it, and know that no matter how many times you're told no, like, it takes one time for everything else to change. Okay? Thank you guys again. Please subscribe, like, share, comment with your friends, and check out my other videos. I'll see you guys